Lewis with Tactical Response. I'm here with Justin from Blackhawk. He's going to show us the Nacho stash.
Yep.
All right.
So this is called the Stash Nacho because it was primarily designed to be an extension of the Stash IWB concealed carry holster. I did a video with James talking more in depth about the Stash IWB. If you're more curious about it, you can watch the other video there. The area that you mount your belt clip to, that's adjustable for height and for angle. So if you like to carry it to 4 o'clock, you can build a little bit of angle. This is great for when you got trousers and a belt on, right? This is designed to just throw it inside the waistband with a good gun belt, clip it on there, and it's solid. It has a really good wraparound J-style belt clip that fully picks up the belt and bites in. But sometimes you're not wearing pants in the belt. If you're, at home, you got a shower in, you're just hanging out with the missus. I personally carry up into the moment that my head hits the pillow. And then when my head hits the pillow, there's an M4 under my bed. A nighttime home invasion is typically going to be someone that is strung out on meth, looking for something to sell so that they can get their next fix. It's a much more dangerous home invasion situation. So you need your gun on you, not staged somewhere, not sitting on the table next to you, because you don't get to pick the time when that weirdo kicks in the door. You may be on the John. You might have went into the kitchen to grab something out of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you need that thing on you, but I don't know about you, but I'm like sweaty as hell right now and disgusting from fighting rifle. When I get done with this, I'm gonna go take a shower, and if I were just gonna be staying home for the night, I'm gonna put on sweats and sit on the couch and watch some shows and hang out. But I want a way to be able to carry that gun with me. And the other thing is, when you're not wearing pants in the belt, be honest, when you're not wearing pants in the belt, what does concealed carry look like?
Shitty.
It's a sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Yeah.
What I mean by that is you're probably carrying something that you don't trust. And you're probably carrying it in a holster that you don't trust, in a system that you haven't trained on. And worst sin of all sins, you probably don't have one in the pipe because you don't trust it. You may have just thrown a little pocket rocket in a hoodie pocket that doesn't have a round in the pipe because you don't have anything covering the trigger guard. You know what I mean? You've all been there. I've been there back in the day before I knew better. So what I wanted with this simple flappy thingy, what I wanted was a way to carry my trusted EDC and my trusted blaster in an unconventional way. So this is just made out of 4-inch tall elastic. It's double ply to give it a little bit of extra grab to it. And then there's a double ply piece of 1.5-inch scuba webbing that is sewn into it. And all you do, you can just dismount your trusted holster system from your belt and stick it in that hole, the gap between the belt, the scuba belt and the elastic. And you just slide it in, and it clips over and mimics a gun belt. And then it has just Velcro closure on the back. It's ambidextrous, and then you can just throw it on. And concealed carry. You can carry it appendix, you can carry it on the hip. For you lady warriors, this is great for like upper torso carry. I know that's like a thing,
Yeah.
It has, since it's double ply, meaning there's 2 layers of the stuff, has 2 smaller pockets on either side of the gun. You can use as a mag pouch, you can use as a flashlight pouch, you can store stuff a tourniquet in there. The 2 larger pouches to the sides, you can use as a cell phone pocket or a wallet pocket, something like that. Has a padded 3D mesh backer against it, because a lot of times this is going to be directly facing the skin. And I typically always wear an undershirt underneath my cover garments. So this doesn't necessarily need a cover garment, because I might be wearing sweats at home. I might be wearing basketball shorts mowing the lawn, and I gotta like run a quick errand out somewhere. I'm not gonna go inside and put on my pants and put on my belt. I gotta just run to the gas station and get a jug of milk. You know?
Yeah. The pockets part, like if we didn't have the pockets, still worth the price of admission, right?
Yeah.
The pockets bring it to kind of another level, where now, like, talking about nightstand stuff, right? Like this on a nightstand with some medical in it,
All the things.
right? All the things.
What I do with mine, like the full loadout, like the Sunday go to meeting loadout, is wallet, cell phone, spare mag, and then I have a rat's tourniquet that I put in this pocket. I select a rat's for that one because this pocket, when it's used by a right-handed user, is partially obstructed by the pistol grip. If you're a southpaw, it would be this pocket would be partially obstructed by the pistol grip. The rat's, when you wind it up, it makes like a little turd, you know, and you can stuff it in that hole or that pocket, and it doesn't come up into the pistol grip, and then you at least have a tourniquet. And thanks to, I know how to run a rat's now because Brian taught me how to do it at Fighting Pistol.
Very cool.
One other thing I wanted to make sure I was clear on with this is, so this is called the Stash Nacho. That was my phone, not yours. Stealing a James Yeager quote. This is called the Stash Nacho, meaning it's designed to accept the Stash IWB holster. But this is designed to fit any concealed carry holster. We actually say on the packaging and on the website that it's designed to fit a Glock 19 sized Stash IWB or similar or smaller. It won't fit like a full-size appendix rig that has an integrated magazine carrier where it's not removable, whereas the integrated magazine carrier with the Stash IWB is removable. But it will fit a similar or smaller sized system to that. And just to make it even easier, the area from end point to end point, that's about 5.5 inches, so you can just lay a ruler across your holster, and there you go. So, but yeah, I actually, part of the design of that is like, I want this to be compatible with other holsters.
Yeah.
Because I want people to use this, and they're like, holy crap, what else is Blackhawk doing?
It's really cool when you have a product made and designed by a dude who does the things that you do, right?
Yeah.
And uses these products in the ways that you would want to use them. Like, sometimes there's a disconnect between like the great idea design team and then the end user,
And
right?
You said sometimes there's a disconnect, and unfortunately, it's actually not sometimes, it's a lot. And our, like, the guns and gear community is no exception to that. But the difference is that in our community, if you're just selling snake oil to like make a buck, someone's freaking life is on the line. So that's why it's important to me that we develop stuff that actually solves a problem.
You're not making any compromises to the fact that it is life-saving equipment.
Yep.
And I definitely appreciate that. And I think these guys do too. Remember, guys, your responsibility to be ready for the fight
Never ends.